Hey everyone, this is Keith. I'm going to do a dubstep beatbox tutorial for all of you. This is mainly for acapella people who have come to me and said, hey, we really like what you do with beatboxing and incorporating that with dubstep, and we'd really like to know how you do it and what practice can you do to make those sounds and make them crisp and incorporate them well into acapella pieces. However, what I do could be very well used on a street corner as a street performer anywhere. So this is for anyone interested in learning how to do a basic vocal percussion dubstep beatbox. So we'll start, and the entire video that I'm about to do is based off the Dub Johnny version of the TKF dubstep tutorial video. He created a song that mimics a tutorial of how to make how to make dubstep, and I'll post a link in the description so you can watch what I mean, but he kind of does exactly what I do, only on the technical side, and then makes it into a song. It's kind of genius from his perspective, but I'm going to do the same, only with beatboxing. So here we go, and I hope you enjoy. So the first thing you're going to want to start with is a basic bass snare hit. It's a basic pattern a lot of beatboxers should know how to do. It's or you can do whatever snare and bass you like to do. Doesn't really matter. The next part that you're going to want to do is add in some hi-hats. This sounds like now, if you notice, I actually incorporated a few more bass hits. This is only optional. Dubstep is differing from each song to song, group to group, and however you do the bass and hi-hats and all the extra rhythms at that point is up to you. Make it your own, make it according to the song that you're trying to remix if you're doing it with an acapella group. That's kind of what I usually do, and it's just and if you see, I don't know if you can see, but I'm kind of jamming with it, because in dubstep, you gotta have that rhythm. You gotta have that shoulder lean. No, you're gonna want to get into that kind of focus and that feel with the beat, because in a few minutes you're gonna lead up to what's called the dubstep drop. This is key to any dubstep song. It's what is so impressive to listeners, is that it builds up with this basic beat and then really hits it with electronic sounds, wobbles, heavy bass. And that's what gets people. So, and that's also what's the hardest thing to do as a beatboxer. So I'm going to try and teach you guys what to do in that regard, and we'll go from there. But you guys can let me know what you like or what you didn't like, what you want to hear more of, and I'll try and make a follow-up video if need be. So anyways, you have the lead up, which is just, usually it's those same beats and the music behind it goes away, so you just have a beat, and then the music kind of comes up right behind the beat, and then it's like, you guys have all heard a dubstep song, and that's what it is. What I started doing when I was trying to beatbox dubstep, I just would, my noise chart's like going off the wall, but that's what it is. It's bringing your lips together. You can tighten them. You break it up with your tongue, so you can vary the pitch, the tone, all of that with your lips. It's a lip trill. A lot of people do it really, really tight, and so it's, but you can make it really loose. It's all in tightening your lip muscles. Great way to strengthen that is if you get a pen or a pencil and you put it up against your teeth and you hold it there. My guess is you probably couldn't hold it there for more than 5 minutes, because it's really hard to keep those lip muscles tight, but that's the way that you're going to get your lips to do exactly what I'm doing. So do that a few minutes every day. Hold it in there for as long as you can. It'll get your embouchure strengthened, which will get you to the point where you can tighten it. Learned that as a trumpet player, so if you're a brass player, you're a way ahead of anyone else, but everyone can do this. So, like I said, you start with a basic beat, like I was doing at the very beginning. You build it up to the drop, and then you add in some of those. So I'll show you kind of what that looks like in entirety. So. That's really awkward, but kind of what I'm doing. Like I said, you have the lip trills, which is key. That's really going to be impressive to someone listening to you because it's really heavy and it's going to be in their face and it takes a lot of air support, which is another thing you're just going to have to work on. Comes with practice. Beatbox with some dubstep songs and it'll come naturally. In terms of the throat bass that I was doing, there's a ton of YouTube tutorials as to how to do that. I looked at them, really hard to follow. So the way that I kind of explain it is, if you go, if you make like an ah and bring it back in your throat, you have to imagine it, and then when you're doing it, it'll kind of come. And you say like wow or and you kind of just move your lips with that, which will make the wobble sound that you hear in a lot of dubstep songs. And you can incorporate that into the beat, so that's kind of all I have. So like I said, just to recap, you have the main beat, and if you're an a cappella group, it's going to build up to the drop. At the drop, you're going to want to do a lot of lip trills, a lot of heavy bass. You can incorporate any to get breaths in, or just to be a little more different than. And then throat bass. And up to that, it's after that, it's just kind of some improv on your part. Make it your own. Have fun with it. Practice. Use the pen technique to tighten your embouchure. Get those lip muscles working. Being able to tighten and loosen to create the different tones for the lip trill, and that's about all I have for you. If you have any more questions, comment below in the comment section, and I'll try and fix it up for you. Make some more specialized videos. But other than that, that's all I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Doses.